What's up everyone, it's DA here with another Outriders video. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Trickster class. This is an assassin's class within the game with a lot of high risk and high reward type of playstyle. Most of the benefits of the Trickster comes from the strategic playstyle and its ability to manipulate time and space. In other words, the Trickster is more like the Dark Knight class, or definitely the Adept class from Mass Effect, or Limbo from Warframe. It is very fast, it's elusive, it's an all-out rogue class in simpler terms, but it also possesses the versatility that lets us play the class as a tank, and we're going to talk about that later on in the video. The basis of the Trickster's ability is to control time and space within a specific radius, so this includes slowing enemies and objects down, teleporting, and doing all kinds of covert stuff. Every attack from the Trickster is amplified or modified by the space-time ability, so melees, running, or even weapons can take on certain characteristics of the Trickster class, and that's one of the beautiful things about this game. We saw the same thing with the Pyromancer, and we're seeing the same thing with the Trickster right now. So let's talk a little bit about powers. The first one is going to be Tempura Slice. It is a melee ability that paralyzes, slows, or kills enemies it touches. Because of the close quarter style of the Trickster, Tempura Slice can be turned into an AoE ability because a single swing can paralyze waves of enemies and set them for a synergy with another ability or another teammate. The second ability is called Burrow Time. This is an ability similar to Tracer from Overwatch. When you cast this ability, you get a percentage of your health as a shield, and you can also cast this while in cover, run around, place traps, kill enemies, and then cast it again to teleport back to your point of origin. That is really cool. Considering that the Trickster get heals based on close range kills, this can be used to gather up some health, or in the best application possible, this can be used to survey a spot or trigger enemy spawns before you actually go there. The third ability is called the Slow Trap. This is a stasis field or a stasis bubble that slows enemies and projectiles. It doesn't completely stop the enemies or their bullets, but it slows them down to the point where you have the advantage of taking an offensive or a defensive approach, so you could heal your allies or actually go on a rampage and kill all the enemies around you. The fourth ability is Hunt the Prey. This is an ability that synergizes well with Burrow Time. This ability lets you mark enemies and then teleport to them. You can cast Burrow Time first, then cast Hunt the Prey, which will allow you to kill all the enemies in the room and then teleport back to your previous position. As you guys already know, this is one of those crazy things that you would enjoy doing, especially in a game like this. You can also use this ability to isolate certain enemies that might be problematic. This can even theoretically isolate bosses, so this way you and your teammates can take care of them before actually facing the rest of the enemies. Within the Trickster's ability tree, there are three subclasses: the Master of Space, the Harbinger, and the Assassin. These are three ways that you can play this class. Master of Space is something that will grant you bonuses while moving and has synergies with certain weapons. So if you're the run and gun type of person, then Master of Space is one of those things that you want to be looking into. Harbinger is the tank path, as I mentioned earlier. This one is all about granting resilience to the class and can be great for close combat approach. It reduces incoming damage and increases shield bonuses from abilities, so it works well with Burrow Time and Hunt the Prey. And this is suitable for people who like to play the tank role but you don't want to use a different class. The final path is the Assassin, and this one provides skill bonuses. So when you're looking at maybe increasing duration or increasing the damage modifiers against slowed enemies, or even some of the weapon bonuses, if you're looking for that playstyle where you're more of a techie guy or a skill-based guy, then this is a subclass that you can go and spec into. Now, if you have any more questions about this, do not hesitate to ask, and there is also another class video that I make, so in the meantime, you can check that out either in the description or right here on the screen. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.